Hello, how are you doing? My name is Rodney McFarland. So glad to be back this year. Glad to start off a new year. This is my first year as principal. I'm very excited about coming back to you all, making sure we have an outstanding year. We've came up with this presentation, so let's get right to it. First of all, I will just say once again, welcome back. I hope you had an outstanding summer. I hope everything went well. I hope you got all the trainings that you need to be successful in this year. I hope you're ready for the students because I believe that they are. First, I'll start off who I am. My name is Rodney McFarland. I'm a principal, first year principal. Um, I want to be known as your leader. First of all, I want to be able to be the one that leads you into this new year. I want to lead by an example. I want to be the one that you can count on. You can come to me at any time. I want to be not only your leader, but I want to be your partner. I want to be your partner in making sure we are being successful in leading these children down the right path, giving them the tools that they need in order to be successful in this world. And not only do I want to be your leader, I want to be your partner, but I also want to be a resource. I really believe that your success is tied directly to me being a hands-on resource. If you get into any trouble, I want to be the one that you can come to for anything that you need to be successful in the classroom, whether it be curriculum-based instruction or even just someone to talk to if you're going through some type of situation, even in your own personal life. I want to be that person that you go to. I want to be your leader, your partner. I want to also be your resource. The agenda for today's meeting is going to be talk about our vision. We all need to have a vision, and I want to share with you my vision, and I want to be very transparent on and very simple as to what we want to be and what we need to be in this school year. Not only do I want to talk about vision, I want to talk about our goals. I want to talk about the goals that we want to reach this year. I believe in setting the goals high and hopefully getting and reaching those goals. If not, at least we did aim high. But I believe that these goals are very reachable. So we will discuss our goals, the goals that we will set for this coming year. I'll also talk about our why. I really believe that as students, as teachers and administration, we need to understand why we are here, what we are doing, how we are doing it. So those are going to be our topics of discussion for this back to school meeting. First of all, we want to talk about our future, and we want to talk about the vision. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where do we want our students to go? Where are our students when we receive them this year, and where are we trying to get them to go? So that is very important, for us to understand where we are going and what we are trying to do with these students. We need to have a goal. We need to have a vision because they are counting on us. They are counting on us to lead them. And if we don't know where we're going, how do we expect for them to get where they're going? So, and then we'll talk about our vision. Where is our attention? Where are we trying to get these kids? We need to have a shared vision and a shared goals. I will share with you what I want, but you also, I'll leave time for you to put in input and what you think that you would like to see as far as a future and as far as a vision for this school. I am not what you would call a dictator. I believe in shared leadership. I believe in shared roles and responsibilities. I believe that in order for this, I believe that we have to be able to work as a community with a shared purpose and a shared goal to get these children to where they need to be in order for them to be successful in our community and in other communities in this community, in this society. First of all, our vision. First of all, we need to do what's best for each student. I heard one of my mentors say that it's not all students anymore, we need to see what we need to do and what's best for each student. All students can kind of come in as putting all the students in one domain or one box and giving them all the same tools, whereas some may need one thing and some may not need it. So we need to be able to do what's best for each student. And what I mean by each student, even in the classroom, you may teach one way, but you need to be able to reach each student. So you may have to change your teaching styles, do something different. Maybe even at the beginning of the year, do a survey and seeing in what level does your child learn, or each student learn. Some are hands-on, some are visual, some are auditory. You need to be able to understand what each student is capable of doing, what way of teaching can better and bring the best out of each student. So my vision, our shared vision, is to do what is best for each student and not all students. Next bullet point of our vision. I want to do what's best for each teacher. Every one of you coming in from different backgrounds, different years of teaching. Some of you haven't been teaching for a number of years. Some of you all are beginning teachers. Whatever the case may be, we need to be able to do what's best for each teacher as well. Some teachers are more hands-on. Some teachers are more show me and I'll do. Some teachers just need guidelines and let them work on their own. So we need to I want to build a relationship. I think that relationships are key, and I didn't say that with our vision for being what's best for each student. But I believe in order to do what's best for each student, you have to have a genuine relationship with that student in order to be able to reach him or her at their level. And it's the same way it is with teachers. I want to be not necessarily your friend, but I want to be someone that you can trust, someone that you can count on. Because I believe that if administration and teachers can share a common vision and keep the student first, I think that we can bypass any differences or any, at times, disagreements in order to get what's best out and get what's best through to the students. So my vision first is us to be the best for each student, and then the best for you as the teacher. And then I want to do what's best for the community. We are in partnership with the community. We are getting these children to live, getting these children ready to live in our community or in some community. So we need to do what's best for the community. I believe in getting the community involved. I'm a firm believer that when the community has input, they're more apt to help you and help us as a school. So I believe in going out and asking those tough questions to the community. What do we need to prepare our students for? What do our students need to be proficient and efficient in order for them to function on your day-to-day jobs, in your careers? We want to, in a certain sense, send you homegrown talent. So it's all about getting everyone involved. And so that's my vision, is to make sure we get each student, we do what's best for each student, that I do what's best for each teacher, and do what's best for our community. My goals, everyone should have goals. And so my question now is, what are we trying to achieve? What are we trying to achieve this year in administration, as far as building it down to the teachers and going ultimately to our number one prize people, and that's the students. What are we trying to achieve? This is what we're trying to achieve. Our goals are to make sure all students are safe and engaged every day. I cannot stress enough that we need to have discipline. We need to have procedures in order. We need to make sure when these children are in our possession that they are safe and engaged every day. My next goal is to make sure teachers receive quality training. I cannot stress enough how sometimes, or even I've seen in my past, where we would get new teachers and the new teachers would have this burning desire to impact children in their classrooms, in their hallways. But I believe as administration, sometimes we fail to give them the adequate tools in order for them to be successful. There's one thing to have the burning desire, and it's a total different thing to have the know-how. So my goal is to make sure all teachers receive quality training and meaningful training, not just to send you off to a training that means nothing, that wastes your time. We're not about wasting time. Every time, all time counts. And I believe in living by the motto, don't count the days, make days count. So my goal is to make sure all students are safe and engaged every day while they're in our possession, and to make sure teachers receive quality training. My next goal is to make sure everyone knows their role and importance in the community. And that's just basically saying, as students, your responsibility is to learn. Teachers, your responsibility is to teach. Administration, your responsibility is to the teachers and the students to make sure everyone has what they need on a day-to-day basis, and make sure everyone is safe while we are doing our best to be successful in a day's work. And that is just instructing and leading students in everyday instructional time and in their lessons. Going from their why, everyone needs to know their why. I came up with a little simple solution to help guide each student on their road to success. To help guide each student on their road to success. You know, everyone should have a why, and I wanted to specifically call out each student and on their road, because every student, even though we're trying to get them down to have the same reward at the end, but each one has to walk and go down their own road. So it's our duty as teachers, and as my duty as a principal, is to make sure we are helping guide these students down the road to success. Success is my why. I want to impact students so that they can be successful in their life. So that's the why. The how, and is to prepare students with the tools, prepare each student with the tools they need to be successful. Once again, it's all about success. It's all about being successful. How are we going to do it? We are going to do it by teaching them. As you see in the picture, the teacher has a group of students around him. He is teaching them. He is actually actively showing them what it is he's trying to get them to see in that book. So we need to prepare each student with the tools they need to be successful. That's how we're going to do it, by instructional time, engaging lessons, making sure we're getting the most out of the children every day, all day. And that is how we're going to help them be successful. The what? The what? Students are what we are here for. And this is where we're trying to get them. The what? Every student, our goal, even if it's not successful, our goal is to make sure every student reaches graduation day. I cannot stress enough that sometimes our children are falling by the wayside simply because we sometimes forget what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how to do it. But if we can understand the why, we are here to make sure students are successful, to lead them down the right path. The how is to be able to teach them, give them the tools they need. The how is to give them the tools they need to be successful. And what are we here for? What are we here? The prime goal is to make sure they reach graduation day. It's not all about graduation, but it is about graduation. Now, at the end, let the good times roll. Remember your why daily. Every day you get to school, every day you're getting ready to come to work, remember why you're doing it. Impact your surroundings. You need to make sure that you're being impactful every day. You count. And everything you need to understand, students are counting on you to get them to the finish line. The finish line is ahead, and I can't wait to get it started. Let the good times roll.